Shut up and sit down.
Live in the gents, what?
Absolutely, yeah, live in the gents. Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to another Friday Frolic with the
Friday
guru,
Frolic!
the guru himself, Fox.
Hello!
And in the background, the dulcet tones of Cy Reynolds.
Hi.
Hi, Cy.
Hi.
Hi!
Subscribe.
I'll have a...
Like and subscribe!
Before I do the chat, I'll do the usual. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by going...
Oh, hang on a second. I've got to go on to... Oh, Christ.
Well, he's not
Back in a
happy
minute.
unless he interrupts, is he?
Sorry.
You can support...
Back in a minute.
Oh, shut up. You can support this channel by going over to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, or you can click the join button below this or any of me content and become a channel member. You could also do the same for Fox over at patreon.com/modelmakingguru. Click the join button below any of his content, and that will give you access to the Zoom 24/7 hangout. If you want to get our attention in the chat, you can do an @Festa67's workshop, an @Cy Reynolds, or an @modelmakingguru. Or if you'd like to help support the channel more, you click the $ below and do a super chat. You get your comment in a nice big box and you get a bit of on-screen air guitar. So there you go, folks. So, Cy, how you been, mate?
Yeah, man, I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Glad it's the weekend, but I cannot complain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll take it audio and video is okay, folks. If you could just let me know in the chat that all is well. I'm just going to check my sound just to make sure that everything is working this end. Yeah, it seems to be. So if you can let me know. We'll have a quick looky-loos in the chat. We had Dave in, Model Maker Dave, saying hello. Hello, Dave. Hope you're all right, mate.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave. Jeff Candygram for Mongo, I the Festa Foxx and Wendy, big hugs all around, and Woob.
Hi, Uncle Jeff.
The lovely Wendy Ixon with an H is in the chat. I and hugs to Festa and Dave. Hello, darling.
Hi, Wendy.
Speedy Q8, a quick hi, guys. He's at his brother's recovering from misspelt bread cakes by those weird Lancastrians and will very likely flake very soon. No worries, mate.
Well, sleep well, Spid.
Ross is in, saying hello. Good evening, all, says Ross over at Scale Model Ninja. Hello, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Fox was in, saying hello. Paul Lewis is in, says hi to Colin, Fox, Slacker, and everyone in chat. Yeah, his shoulder's still a bit sore, folks. We will be mocking him.
Oh, yeah, we will. Hell yeah.
James is in, JC Bricks and Builds, evening, Colin, Fox, and all in chat.
Okay.
Gemma Williams is in, saying hi to Festa Foxx. Hope Mama Fox's foot is healing and your shoulder too, Fox. Happy day.
Oh, no, just screw his shoulder. He's just been a wimp.
Oh, he has been such a girl. We've got a $5 super chat come in from Jeff at Candygram for Mongo. He's saying this is an example of a super chat, and you should be getting a nice bit of on-screen air guitar for that one. Marcus Brune is in, saying hello. Hello, Marcus. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hey.
Marcus is putting a €9.99 super chat and put in there, well done, Candy. I see what you've done there. Massive thanks to you too. Edward Leonard is in. I'll do a squishy, bin that Fox is away. There you go, Edward Leonard is in. Squishy hugs.
Squishy has been applied.
Jeff Light is in, saying hi to Edward and Marcus. Marcus will be getting a bit of on-screen air guitar there as the Ujami Calling Me Watching My Flick kicks in. So there you go. Thank you very, very much, Marcus. James has said now trending hashtag Fox is a princess. Good hashtag, James.
I mean, yeah. And it's an accurate hashtag. So.
Oh, yeah, he has been a bit of a princess this week, and he's not stopped bleating on about his shoulder, bless him.
No, just before the stream, so you'll know, he was telling us how, like, you know, he's had such a bad week. He's not been able to pee because his shoulder hurts. You know, he's not even been able to stand up at points because his shoulders just been so
Absolutely.
heavy. I just thought it was his fat head weighing him down.
That's yeah. Yeah, it's that big fat balloon of an head that his shoulders are carrying around. It's knackered the nerves in his neck, isn't it?
Definitely.
But he was saying earlier, he said, I've even struggled to climb into bed because he sleeps in a bunk bed, doesn't he, above his bench, bless him.
Ribblekin!
Yeah, and it was. He got no sympathy from me whatsoever. I don't know what he expected, Si. I really don't, mate.
No, hello, I'm back for a minute.
No, is she all right?
Hi.
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's just getting herself sorted now. She wanted to go to bed now. It's like,
oh, bless
so
her.
I'll go off again in a minute when she gets settled.
Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. I'll do the grand opening because obviously, folks, I've got a prezi from Si that's arrived. I shall do that once Mama Fox is settled, mate.
Yay. Cool beans. Thank you.
Candygram.
I see you've had some super chats.
Yes, Candygram says it's 38 degrees C outside and has started raining. He doesn't want to go outside for fear of being scolded. It is 89.1 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, whatever it is in centigrade, is 31.7 at the moment in here.
See, you've got to appreciate Jeff, though, because you know he has gone to the trouble to convert that for us. Yeah. Because, of course, he will have had that in Fahrenheit. So, love you, Jeff.
Absolutely. I have the convenience of a sliding button that does it for me. Yeah.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah. I have the convenience of not knowing what temperature it is anywhere.
Yeah. Because, you know, I am a man of a certain age and it's like... press this button for Fahrenheit and this button for centigrade. It's like, thank you.
I have an internal temperature.
Mine just says press this button for centigrade or this button if you really must see nonsense temperatures.
Yeah. Retro Rabbit says weapons grade shenanigans. Of course, mate. You wouldn't have it any other way.
Always.
So I'm carrying on building me Stompa, folks.
Stompa!
Fox isn't building tonight, are you, Fox? Why is that, mate?
Because of the political climate and the use of the gold standard as an exchange rate for international currency transfers.
See what I did there, Si?
I do.
Yes.
So it's not because you're a princess.
I'm a princess anyway. No, I can't. At the moment, I can't. My arm's fine. I just can't move it very much, and I can't get it up on the bench properly to do lots of work.
No, so, sorry to hear that.
Unless I completely do everything with my right hand, which isn't going to happen. So I shall chat Dolly and be pretty tonight.
You've kept that to yourself.
Everyone, you heard it here first. Fox can't get it up.
Yeah, but steady now.
And he can only do it if he could use his right hand.
I can't get it up on the table. Steady now. Or I can't put it up on the table for long, so... It's a bit stiff.
Do you honestly think any of that sounded better?
No.
No, didn't think you would.
No. Right, I'll go and sort the mother out. Back in a second.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just finishing off me Stompa, folks, this week. I am going around with my hot, spiky thing of warmedness, putting in all the plasma cut lines that would have cut the plate edges. Because it's pretty much built to where it's going to go. I've removed the smoke from me grot tank because everything's going to go and get primed this week and I didn't want to prime the cotton wool. So now I'm happy with how it all looks. I'm just going around doing the last bit of fettling and finagling before the primer of goodness goes on. So, yeah. So I'm hoping to start the painty-waintykins on the next live stream.
So I forgot to check before we went live, Cole.
Yeah.
But I need to know, if you drop your soldering iron, are you at least clothed?
I am clothed, mate.
Okay, that's good. Because otherwise, that is going to be a grilled sausage.
Put it this way, the apron of leatherness may be going across the drawer and my lap, mate, because...
Okay, good.
Having dropped this soldering iron before and come a nanometre closer than I would have liked, my eyes were watering even though it didn't get me.
Did you feel when you dropped it? Did you feel the heat of it as it travelled past
your area? It dropped and it went right on my right thigh and put a lovely big old burn blister on there. And H, when she saw it, she went, "Cool, that was close, mate." I went, "Yeah." I said, "You should see my Adam's apple, mate. I look like Crazy Legs Crane. It was stuck out that much when I gulped." So yeah. So yeah, once bitten, twice shy, mate.
Yeah, indeed. I am still working on the Kratos tank.
Coming along nice, is it?
Yeah, it's nearly there. I've been messing around with the tracks this week because if you remember from last week, it's got those track guards that go along the top.
Yeah.
So I've modified the tracks to a point where you can't see the modifications, but it means that I can glue the track guards in place and I can do all my gap filling and whatnot. Of which there isn't much, but there's enough of a gap that I would see it. Yeah. And it would annoy me. So, but I've modified the tracks enough so I can slip them under the track guards and it doesn't affect the aesthetics of the tracks. Yeah. So, but it took some thought process, put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, fairly easily done. And no doubt Fox will want to know how I did it for when he gets one.
Yeah, bless him.
Good night. So Marcus is off, but he says, have a great stream. Well, sleep well, Marcus.
Take care, Marcus. And again, my man, thank you very, very much for the super chat, mate. It really does help me out.
Keeps the lights on, especially in this economic climate.
Cool, yeah, certainly does, mate.
I am not looking forward to October.
At risk of Si mocking me, I am putting some bullet holes in the back of my Stompa.
Oh, wow. I mean, it makes sense because it's so orky. It would get shot in the back and the orcs would just cheer on and just plod on, wouldn't they, really?
Absolutely.
Plus, amusingly, because it's an orc vehicle, the bullet holes that are in the back of it are probably from other orcs trying to hit things.
Yeah, and just adds a little bit of additional character to it.
Well, hell yeah. Plus, it's an orc vehicle at the end of the day. Half of those panels they probably stole from the battlefield.
Yeah, other vehicles,
realistically, yeah.
Every time I look at it, I just see something different on there that I haven't spotted.
Yeah, it's one of those models where it's so big that they have got really nice texture onto the panels. It's just the instructions.
I'm back now.
Shouldn't be called an instruction manual. Hey,
welcome back.
You bitching about the Stompa instructions again?
Yeah.
Good man. Yeah. It is the right thing to do.
I was just saying, like, it's a lovely model. They've got plenty of detail on what is essentially an upside down plant pot.
Pretty much. Yeah.
At the end of the day, look at the size of that gun. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Well, that's like bigger than most Gunpla. Indeed. That could actually fit on a full armor Unicorn Gundam quite nicely. That.
Well, I like thinking about it. Like, is it which of the Verkar have got a two-handed Gatling gun? Is it the Zaku?
Oh, Heavy Arms has a two-handed Gatling gun.
Yeah, but one of the Verkar kits, the Super Duper Whiz Bang kits, I think it might be the Zaku that Vince built last year and spent months on. The one with I can't. One of them has anyway.
Do you mean are you thinking of the Psycho Zaku with the millions of backpacks and things on its back?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that does. I don't think. I can't remember. Strangely enough, though, the Gundam wing kits are actually Verkar technically.
I didn't
because he designed them. But did you know Verkar is actually incorrect? If you said Verkar to a Japanese person, they'd be like, what the hell's Verkar?
I remember you bringing this up, and I think it was when you were building the Sinanju Stein, but I can't remember the correct pronunciation.
It's actually version Kotoki, because it's Hajime Kotoki that designs them. But even though it says Verkar on the box, the Japanese just don't say Verkar. So when we say it, they're like, what? It's like, well, it's on the box. What? It says Verkar. What do you want? How you doing, Colin?
I'm fine and dandy, mate. I'm just mulling, I am.
Are you making little holes?
I am. I've made a few bullet holes and some scratches, and
Are you probing?
I've got my probers.
Probing.
Probe.
Look at the probularity.
And of
I
course,
have ensured Fox that his gentleman sausage is adequately protected in case he drops it.
Yeah, in case of dropping. Yeah.
Why is your probe a bit hot?
Yeah, it gets a bit warm, mate, and it's like,
hot probe.
Absolutely. So let's have a
hot probe action.
We move around, and I'll get my
woob.
Box out.
Ooh,
crikey!
Because
living in a box or living in a cardboard box.
We did receive a package, didn't we? So let's.
This looks like a very nice package.
Get me bench organised.
While you're doing that, I'll read some chatty bits. Where did you get up to in the chat?
I got up to Marcus going.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're quite up to date. We do appear to have a bench and belly for you to read out, though.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. What's in the belly? What's in the bench? And what is your beverage of choice?
Yeah, JC Bricks and Bill says belly just sausages bench. I'll read it as he's written it. Belly just sausages bench. Lego Mock Grand Boutique Hotel ready for tomorrow's stream. Beverage cherry Pepsi. Ooh.
Oh, happy days. Let's just move.
And Joel Gritson says hello, Colin Fox side, all in chat.
Hello, Joel. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Joel. Yes, you can. I shall look after the chat for you tonight, so you two can just.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I am just moving stuff off the bench and switching off me soldering iron whilst I do opening of prezzies.
Retro Rabbit says opening things times.
Absolutely, mate. I'm trying to do it so that my hot soldering iron is out the way and doesn't pierce my bottle of orange. Right, folks.
Yeah, that would be a bit shit.
Let's just run the knife along there a minute so that I don't have to do that on the bench.
Who's putting money on the fact he knocks his soldering iron and pierces his bottle of orange?
Yeah, let's just... There you go. So no address is exposed.
I shall also put your full screen as well.
Yeah, I can't reach me mouse at the moment, mate, because it's right over there.
Full ularity.
Sire got me very kindly a prezzy for me birthday, and Sire's basically said he's intrigued as to what I'm going to do with it. And how I'm going to modify it. Bap Atwell's in. Good evening, everybody. Hope well.
Hey, Bap.
Hello, Bap. How you doing? So this is from very kindly sent to me by Cy.
I think
Reynolds.
I just remember what it is. Yes.
I'll just.
Yeah, you know what it is, Fox.
Put my package.
I think I know. I think I remember what it is. You know what my memory's like.
Package.
You've got to do some a little bit of bubble wrap ASMR.
Oh yeah, you got to do some bubble wrap ASMR.
Oh, let's get it near the microphone. Oh, that works, Cole.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I used to have an app on my iPhone with bubble wrap.
Retro Rabbit says, a slow, leaky orange juice. What an evening.
Yeah. Absolutely. Festa's fluids flowing on the bed. No.
It's not a good evening if Colin's not got something slow and leaky going on.
So there is something else in there.
You know where that's going. There you go.
I think there actually is a little stand on the back of it, Cole.
Oh, is there?
So
I'll put that.
I'll
put that up there in a sec then. Oh God, what has he got me? Oh, look at that! Goliath.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and that's actually a really apt name, mate, because Goliath, if you remember rightly, is what I had named my tumor. So yeah.
I just remembered that as I saw that. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That is cool, mate. That is brilliant. That is...
I think there's so much opportunity to orcify that.
Oh, yeah, that shadow of a doubt, mate.
So I think it can actually make a couple of variants. So I think there's also going to be some extra greeblies in there for the greebly box.
Oh, mate, yeah, variants, festive with variants. Strange things happen.
I feel sorry for the Gene Stealer cultists who will never ever get made.
Yeah, pretty much. That is the nuts, mate. That is really nice.
Do you know what I don't like on that box art there? The fact that the tyres are just absolutely clean. That's like, no, that's not height. No.
Yeah, it's not right. But
No,
yeah,
not right,
they won't be once Colin.
no, they won't be. I can assure you, mate. That will get suitably orcified, mate. Massive, massive.
Yeah, you wouldn't make that mistake.
Yeah, massive thanks for that, Si. See,
My pleasure.
Goliath. Yeah, Festa presents to you, Goliath. Get in there.
A bit stripey on the blade there.
Absolutely, mate. It is the dog's, mate. And I shall paint that super duper orcified a bejesus out of it, mate, because why not? I am part orc, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what the plan was with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shows it.
I've seen some awesome conversions in the past, and I just thought, after the Insane Blade and the Stomper and the Wazdaka X-Wing, I just thought...
You know, we've got a bit of raggy to go on there so you would have a raggy pennant. Yeah, definitely, mate.
Plus, you've got a big mech to ride on the back of it as well.
Yeah, and I think I can have a pair of grot feet poking out there where it's gone up through the spikes. Yeah.
Definitely. That's a really cool idea.
So, yeah.
Candygram says, impressive wrappage.
Yeah.
Edward says, it's not a tumour, it's a car.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, so it really is the appropriate name, that, because, yeah, the eagle-eared will know that Goliath was my tumour.
Yeah, Jeff also says, magnificent. I'd love to see the images going through Colin's imagination right now. Great gift, Si.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
I think if only we were like 100 years down the line, where I imagine like streams like this, people will be able to stream what they have going in their mind at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some people, they stream like a side image of their wet palette.
Yeah.
But instead it will be like a link to their imagination.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my YouTube career will be 3.5 seconds before every company blocked me having a channel.
We're gonna have some right fun with that, mate.
Yeah. JC Bricks and Bill says variants, meaning Festa will find any way possible to put all the parts on it.
Absolutely, James. You've got it right, mate. Everything in the box goes on the model, mate. We don't have variants, even. Angus is in, saying hello. Hello, Angus. How you doing, geezer? And yes, I am 5. Yeah, 5.5 officially.
Edward says you could get a piece of Goliath from Pathology and stick it in it.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
That would be kind of interesting, but also at the same time.
Yeah. Having seen a picture of Goliath, yeah.
Yeah. You'd have to have something bigger than that.
Oh yeah, it'd be like Absolutely, he says.
Get that little grot tank.
I know, it's cute, isn't it?
It's adorbs.
It is rather sad, isn't it? Good idea of yours, that was, though, mate. It says.
I don't think it's sad. It looks fucking awesome.
It's different, isn't it?
I love it.
It's just subtle, and the fact that it looks like a widge as well.
It's absolutely adorbs.
But yeah, it's just like...
It's like it's having a baby.
Had trouble staying up then. You see what I did there?
Rabbit says, there's not cans of tyre shine in the 39th century.
So, yeah. The side was saying while she was sorting Mum out, how far, when am I going to paint it? And I said, this is its last week of assembly this week. It's getting primed during the week.
Well, I'll leave you on full screen now because I'm not going to be doing anything anyway.
That's all right, mate. You're as much a part of the stream as me, mate. People need to see you.
There's nothing to look at on me. It's just my iPad. So, yes, I think what I will do this week, hopefully in the next few days, I'll be able to actually do some work at the bench. So what I might just
I'm going to interrupt you, Fox, because James is off to bed. So see you later, James.
See you later,
Take care, James. Bye. What I might do this week, assuming I can, coming week, once I'm back at the bench, is just get it finished.
Yes.
in advance of next Friday, and then I'll get it primed during the week as well.
Yeah.
Because I've only got little bits left to do. There's no point. I mean, I could just do it next Friday, but we'll see how it goes.
How much more have you got to do on your Lehman Russ?
On the Lehman Russ?
Yeah.
I think just a few little bits and some greebles, just making some
plates. Same as me, stuff. Yeah, so we're pretty close on them.
Yes.
Build side of it's still gone quite quick, even though we slowed down, the pair of us, which I'm mightily impressed that we did, I must admit. I didn't think...
Yeah, I mean, we've still got a good few weeks out of it. I mean, we've probably spent a good, I don't know what, 3, 4, 6, about 25 hours building it. I am impressed. And yours still looks more massive on the telly than the thing does in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Are we talking about the Stomper or the Stomper's wig?
I was waiting for that.
I was just feeling the love then, Si. I didn't want to ask him.
what are you doing with your hot rod, with your hot probe?
I am putting in plasma cut lines. And then what I do then is, once these have cooled down, I then go over them with the sanding stick to knock the edges off. And they look like old plasma cuts where the plates have been cut.
Is that the kind of effect? Is it like the kind of effect that's on the top plate that the head sits on?
Yeah. If you look at the
like kind of like,
I don't know if you can. Yeah,
I can't see it. I've got my potato vision on.
Oh right, yeah, but it just gives it a crinkle cut almost.
That bit in the belly looks like a cupcake.
Yeah, it's 2 bits of corrugated, isn't it? Over each other.
I really want a cupcake.
You've just made me think of a kitchen tool that my mum used to have.
Yeah.
For making crinkle cut chips.
Oh right, so yeah.
It had so it was like a sheet of thinly corrugated metal.
Yeah.
With a handle coming off of it.
Yeah.
That you just used to push through potatoes.
Push through and it will give the crinkle edge. Yeah.
Yeah. You just made me. I've not thought of that in years.
There you go. See. Festa, making you think of all the kitchen utensils that we once had.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
We used to have. I don't know. You won't have had this side because you're only like 12, but you're a child of the 70s native, Colin. Did your parents have the pickle fork?
Yeah.
With the little push down thing on the end like that, so you can't see because I can't see me, but the little push down thing like a syringe.
Yeah. With
the little grippy hand on the end.
Yeah, I remember them.
If you imagine, say, a syringe. Right, I'll put myself on screen so you can see it. If you imagine like a syringe that you hold like that, and you've got a plunger on the end, but at this end is like a little grabby hand that's just designed for going into a jar of pickles and picking out a pickled onion.
Similar to that.
Yeah.
So like a bit like a strawberry huller.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but probably.
Yeah. So a strawberry huller. So it's essentially a handle with a plunger on the end with like 3 or 4 prongs that come out that you push into a strawberry, and then you release the plunger and it pulls out the center of the strawberry.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like quite a similar idea.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all I can think of right now, having had this entire conversation, is that video of the scientist that made a spider into a grabbing hand.
Oh, cool.
That was fun. Have you not seen it?
No.
I don't think I've seen it.
These scientists, they were doing something and they saw this dead spider on the window ledge. And it was all curled up. I'll have to go so you can see my hand anymore. And the scientist said he was working on something and he was sat there and he was thinking to himself, the spider was sat on the window ledge and it's like that, because spiders go like that when they die. And he started thinking about it. He's like, why do they do that? Why do they go and curl up? So they looked into it, and nobody really studied it that much. But it's because they use hydraulic pressure to stretch the legs out.
Oh right, yeah.
They have muscles to push them out, but they have to use hydraulic pressure to. They use muscles to pull them in.
Yeah.
But they have hydraulic pressure to push the legs straight. So when they die, the hydraulic pressure goes, and they just go like that.
Yeah.
And he thought, I wonder if I could take a dead spider and reproduce the hydraulic pressure.
Yeah.
So what they was, they basically attached a syringe to the thorax of the spider, and just using air, they were able to get it to do that.
Yeah.
because they would just replace. So what they realised was they could use this as a tiny, delicate little grabbing thing for picking up tiny, delicate things in scientific experiments.
Oh no, that's so.
You've got this syringe with a dead spider on the end. And it's going like this and going grab and picking up like a sugar cube or something. and it's like it's both at once. It's both disgusting and creepy, and also absolutely fascinating.
Genius.
Yeah, and he said, and the good thing is, it lasts for about 1,000 grabs, and it's completely biodegradable. And it's, so.
Absolutely. That's recycling at a whole new level, isn't it?
Yeah. He says we have them shipped to us already dead, but sometimes one of them turns up alive and the receptionist really doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Candygram Jeff says, I have one of those plunger grippy things on my desk drawer because I saw one and just had to buy it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I'll put you back full screen again.
I use that one all the time, especially when I'm doing motorcycle chains. The photo etch, picking up bits of photo etch.
It looks like a little sea anemone or something.
Absolutely,
or a
perfect,
bobbit worm.
Yeah. And for doing the screws on the motorbikes, you just put the screw in the end, and then you just turn it, and start the screw off. Which with my Edward spanner hands, as I call them, is a godsend.
What's it actually designed for? That tool? I mean, that's obviously for picking things up.
I used to have
model making, or
no. I used to use these. They come with small screws and things like that sets, but I had long ones on the springs with the magnet on the end and a light, and it was a pickup tool. If you dropped a nut or a bolt when you was assembling an engine, you could slide this down into the cavity and pick up the loose nut or the loose screw and bring it out again. Cool. So that used to sit in the pocket of my apron, but they're a godsend for the Tamiya screws for the bikes. You just click and then you can start it off like you would a screw. Use it as a fun
device. Now you need to mount a tiny camera into the centre of it so it can see what you're picking up.
Look at my grabbiness.
It looks like a bobbit worm.
Yeah, grabby things of goodness, mate. A must for everyone's workbench.
Rabbit says, I've got a longer version of the grippy tool for when we drop aluminium bolts down into Jaguar engines.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course,
that's when the Adam's apple goes in it. When you hear a bolt drop into an engine, you're like, oh, God, where's it gone? Yeah.
Although not as bad as if you drop what was that I said the other week? Drop a bolt into a turbine, a fan turbine.
Yeah, you hear it go
in a jet engine.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
It is the most beautiful. It's like it's like a rainmaker, but twinkling noises.
Where did that go?
But I was reading the article about it. And the guy says, "Have you ever heard that? If you work on jet engine, you ever hear that noise? You've just destroyed a jet engine."
Yeah.
Because there's no way to get it out, and if you turn the engine on, it'll explode. So you've just ruined it without disassembling the whole thing.
Yeah.
To get it out, which is a week of work. You've just ruined a jet engine, basically. So the sound an engineer never wants to hear.
No.
Edward Leonard says, tube worms.
Moist.
Mine tends to get used to get pickled onions out of the jar, says Angus Allett, which is how we started that whole conversation with the pickled jar claw.
Absolutely.
In the 70s.
Yeah. Underneath the jar. Warm. Oh, warm. It is warm, yeah. We'll only be doing a short show tonight because...
Shawnee show, no, short show.
It is massively hot in all of our man caves. And
is your man cave a bit hot then, is it?
Yeah, it's 31.4 degrees C at the moment. So...
it's time to go stark naked again, then, isn't it?
No, not with this in my hand, no. That sounded wrong. With me soldering iron in my hand, I just thought I'd clarify.
Not with me hot probe.
Yeah, I've got a very warm probus in my... No.
I don't want to get naked when there's hot probing going on.
So, I shall be good.
Can I just get like a miniature plasma cutter? Would that not be even more cool?
Oh, mate, wouldn't it? I'd love one of those. I've got my original plasma cutter from when I had the workshop.
I use my plasma cutter on my Stompa. Now I don't have a Stompa.
It's one of those gadgets that I've just never been able to bring myself to get shot of because it's a plasma cutter.
Who in their life can say they've got anything that relates to plasma in their house? Of course.
Exactly.
The only people that can are people with plasma balls, and they're rubbish.
Yeah. So.
But Edward London gets comment of the night with tube worms. Tube worms.
Yeah.
Tube worm.
Two of my favourite words.
Edward Leonard did compliment me on the quality of the squishy that I did earlier.
I saw that comment. I'll have to go back and watch it later. As I read it, I did a few squishies myself.
Yeah.
Rabbit says, particular favourite brand of pickled onions has a little tray at the bottom of the jar that you lift out with a handle. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That sounds good. Tube worms. I was watching the Hercules ROV dive videos. You know, the deep sea exploration.
Oh right, yeah.
People.
Yeah.
They've got thousands of hours. And I was watching one, and they're looking at this sea star on the rock. They're having this conversation, and one of the women on the team, she's got this like adorable voice. She gets excited about things like simple things, and she's got this adorable voice. And they're having this conversation about they're talking about like the different names of the different parts of this sea star. And one of them is saying, I'm sure there's a name for the little sticky out things. Oh, I can't remember what the word is. And this little voice from the background just goes, tube feet.
Oh,
but like a little tiny girl just saying tube feet. Oh. And I was like, I just want to like hug her and
bless,
give her cuddles and tell her everything's all right.
Yeah, I sat and binged watched the behind the scenes of the Tower of London, you know, the beef eaters and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, it just appealed to me. And I sat and binged watched that during the week. My missus is like, why? I said, I don't know.
Oh, I remember I sat and watched, there's a channel called Tech Moan, where he looks at old audio equipment mostly. Yeah. Like, you know, old and obscure, like, forms of audio equipment.
Yeah.
And technology. And it's like, I have no interest in the subject matter at all, but I spent one day, like last year, just watching every single video on his channel. I don't know why.
You see, you do, don't you? You sit there some nights, I'm going to watch that, and before you know it, you're like 3 seasons in, you're like, why am I watching this?
I'm like, I've just spent an hour watching him repair an 8-track machine. Yeah. Why? Jeff says 31.4 degrees centigrade and using a soldering iron. That's Festa grade dedication to one's art.
Absolutely, mate.
Have you guys seen this week that so they announced it years ago, but in Saudi Arabia they've got this massive project to make but pretty much half of the country.
You're on about the line.
The line.
So, what's this? Into what?
So basically, Saudi, they're making essentially a mega city from Dread.
Yeah.
And they're going to call it Neom. But part of the city...
There's a city in Starfield that's going to be called Neom.
Well, there you go. So
it's going to be a shithole, apparently.
The first part they want to complete is called the Line.
Yeah.
Now, this city is less than 1 kilometre wide, but it's about 60 kilometres long and 500 metres high. The facades, like each wall of the city is going to be mirrored glass.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally just sounds like something out of Dread.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah.
But it'll be full of... It's like something out of Dread, but imagine everybody living it is incredibly rich.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying it's intended for the working class, so... the lower levels, you know what I mean? It's just going to be like the higher you go, the richer you are. I can just
if they don't call the bottom floors 1313, then they're just not doing it right.
No,
so
that's a Star Wars reference. Never mind.
Yeah, kind of wasted on me. I've not really. Yeah. I'm useless.
Anyway, forget all that rubbish. Simon, I have some very important news for you that will make your mind explode.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because everything you've just talked about was interesting but irrelevant. Because, prepare your mind. He'll understand when I say it. Prepare. You might know this already, in which case the whole effort is really wasted. But, what 2 series would you never imagine would have a crossover episode?
Mandalorian and Obi-Wan.
No, it's probably going to be one of them.
Stargate and Star Trek.
No.
Oh,
Current series. Current series. Let's make it a bit more.
Current series. What kind of genre?
I'm not giving you any clues because I don't want to lessen the impact. I'll only give you a couple of guesses because we'll be all right.
I watch about 1 million shows, so just spill the beans.
Well, what 2 series would you love to have a crossover? What 2 series do you think would give the most awesome crossover? Current series.
Current active series.
I'll give you one guess. You won't get it because never in a million years would you get it.
Westworld and The Mandalorian.
Nope. Prepare yourself.
I'm prepared.
Strange New Worlds.
Right.
And Lower Decks. There is actually going to be a crossover episode.
I still haven't watched Lower Decks, so
have you not? Oh
no.
Oh, it's just the best thing. Yeah, go and watch it now. Forget this rubbish. Go and watch it now. Sorry, Colin.
Wow.
Wow,
no, wow, Cole.
Just died inside.
No, you need to watch Lower Decks. It will become instantly your favourite Star Trek series of all time. Trust me.
Just talk through the tears.
But it's a bit like combining, I don't know, The Simpsons with a TV show that's a live action equivalent of The Simpsons.
That's a terrible analogy to me because The Simpsons with a passion.
Well, yeah, no, but it's a bit like, I mean, Lower Decks is like the Star Trek comedy series, and it's 2D animated.
Yeah.
And Strange New Worlds is basically Star Trek, proper Star Trek, and they've said they're going to do a crossover episode in the next season. And the entire Star Trek internet is like, whoa, how, what, wait, what? And it's like, does that mean we get animated Strange New Worlds, or do we get live action Boimler and Mariner, or how's this going to work? So nobody knows yet.
Could be cool.
But you need to watch Lower Decks. You need to watch Lower Decks, bitch. Although it's on Amazon. I think it's on Amazon, isn't it?
Well, that's not an issue. I've got Amazon Prime.
There you go then.
If it's broadcast in the UK, I should have access to it. I have Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Netflix,
it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. I think it's on Amazon Prime. Yes, it is actually. I think all 2 seasons. It's 2 seasons. Trust me, you'll love it. Trust me.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Edward Lenner says,
give it a go, but I generally hate 2D animated shows.
Oh no, trust me, you won't.
Okay.
It's more reverential to Star Trek than every other Star Trek series that's ever been made. It's more reverential to Star Trek lore than all the new stuff combined.
Okay.
You'll like it. Oh yeah, Rabbit actually says it in chat. Rabbit actually says Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks. Philly says Chucklevision and The Wire. Candygram says Black Mirror and Three's Company.
Yeah.
Phil Lewis says, thanks all, it was fairly mild. I'm thankful for the vaccines I had.
Absolutely. Good to
hear. Have you ever watched Black Mirror, Fox?
No.
No, you won't have, because you don't have Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Black Mirror is excellent.
Edward says, Taxi and Friends. Well, they're both comedy series, though. Soap and Frasier. No, again, they're both comedies. Angus says, Daleks and every other show ever made. Rabbit says, Angus Alert +1. So we didn't seem to get many bench and bellies, did we?
No, I didn't see many.
No. So bench and belly, folks, come on, stop slacking. Bench and belly, what's on your bench? What are you working on? Doesn't have to be
absolutely. What's on the bench? What's in the belly?
Yeah, what's in the belly? What have you had for your dinner? What are you having for your dinner?
What is your beverage of choice?
Le beverage du soir.
And Fox already knows what I had because I might have sent him a picture.
I know what I had. I had filthy burger and peri peri fries from round the corner because Mama Fox wanted chicken balls for dinner. So.
Chicken balls.
But because she slept all day today and then had too many snoozes and then she didn't get a beer with her dinner because I said, you snooze, you lose your booze.
Absolutely, bless her.
Yeah.
He's
But what she doesn't know, but what she doesn't know is it's alcohol free. She doesn't realise that. So she can have a beer with her dinner and feel really good, but she's actually hydrating herself, which is kind of cool.
Oh, bless her.
I don't let anything slip me. I'm up there, I'm dancing, but down there I'm thinking. Or other way around.
Other way round, he says.
Making the most of that placebo effect.
Yeah. Bench is a load of orcs ready to photo, and some Space Marines, says Phil East. Just started. Belly is cheese scones/scones.
Oh, nice.
Do you say scones or scones?
Mate, scones.
What do you say, Si?
Scone.
I say scone.
Oh, you would do it still.
Both are correct. Although my dad used to just say scone because he was contrary like that.
The real question. The real question.
Don't even start on the breaded products questions.
No. The real question is, do you do it the Cornish way or the Devonish way? So cream first or jam first?
I don't care. It all comes out brown and stinky.
Right. I mean, there's a valid
I'll
answer.
do whichever I grab first, but I'll probably do jam first and then cream, to be perfect. Only purely because it's easier to spread cream on jam than jam on cream.
That is the correct answer.
Or,
for me anyway.
There's probably somebody out there that puts jam on one half and cream on the other, but that seems rather heretical to me.
No,
you're missing out on half.
I put jam and cream on both
yeah,
halves.
because otherwise you're only having half as much goodness, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or with or without butter, though? Or butter substitute?
I generally go butter/butter substitute.
Yeah, good lad. Sweet chili sauce?
No, I don't like sweet chili things. So I avoid
Olives?
sweet chili sauce. Olives are food from the devil. They can stay away.
What are them little fish called? Anchovies, there you go.
No.
Anchovies.
Anchovies. Anchovies are pretty banging.
I like anchovies.
Did you just make an audible Yeah.
No, I said I like anchovies.
No, the missus behind me heard me say I like anchovies and she just went, ugh.
Excellent. So that's what you're having for your dinner tomorrow night, just to piss her off. What are you having for your dinner, love? I'm having a whole tin of anchovies all in my mouth at the same time. Nom, 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 now. Come and give us a kiss.
No, because I have a protein shake in the morning for my breakfast, like a smoothie.
Yeah.
And I put peanut butter in, and she hates peanut butter, so I'll go and give her a kiss in the morning, and she'll be like, ugh!
Peanut butter and Marmite.
This is the weird thing for me. I like peanuts.
Yeah.
But I don't like peanut butter unless it's peanut butter and jam, in which case it's perfectly acceptable. But just peanut butter on its own makes me retch.
Yeah.
But peanuts, I like them, and peanut butter and jam is great. So I don't understand why I can't eat just peanut butter. Carl William is in and says, "Evening all. Stompa is looking awesome there, Festa."
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm just putting.
It looks like a city on the screen. It's massive.
Yeah, I'll just put in weird little coily type contraptions going to things and
coily
as we can.
Coily and other 80s singers.
Absolutely.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
It is. Carl William, yeah. There's it even has a grot tank coming out of its guts, mate.
Yeah.
It has a wedge.
Obviously,
a grot wedge.
On, but yeah, he has a grot tank coming out of his belly. Yeah.
Ed with an H.
And it will have like a cloudy, dusty cloud on it of fluff.
Yeah, I took the fluff off because it's going to be painted. Yeah. It's got to be painted this week, and I thought, well, I'll remove a set of fluffage. Yeah.
Let's have a look. We've got some answers. Retro Rabbit says Bella. Pete, he's going all Coronation Street. Bella. Pizza, New York pepperoni, mushrooms and green peppers. Still in the process of delivery. Bench, 30k special weapons arrived in the post today. Drink, diet Pepsi. There's far too much Pepsi rubbish going on in the chat there. Phil East, I just banged some Philadelphia or butter on mine.
Good man.
Philadelphia on a scone going. Yeah, but it's not as good as jam and cream, really. Phil Lewis says cream, jam and then more cream. Rabbit says, I can totally believe it's hydrogenated corn oil substitute and not butter. My favourite product. Edward Lennon says, Belly, Little Caesar cheesy pepperoni bread, Voodoo Ranger 1985 IPA, Jim Beam, and then bench some FNG Mini Art Mojo Killer truck thing and toilet repair stuff. I'm not going to ask about the toilet repair stuff. I'm not going to ask how you broke the toilet, unless you dropped a Nokia on it, in which case that's acceptable. Phil Lewis loves peanut butter and Marmite on hot buttered toast. Ooh,
nice.
I could try Marmite. And peanut butter together.
I don't know. I'm definitely in the hate it camp with Marmite. I
think with peanut butter with me, it's as long as I've got something to distract me from the taste of the peanut butter. I quite like peanut butter. But only if it's with jam or something else. I'll probably quite like it with Marmite, because I like Marmite.
Yeah, you can get it together now, peanut butter, Marmite.
Yeah, there is a Marmite peanut butter, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
Edward Leonard, yeah, but I'd rather do it myself, because I like to put on my sandwiches far too much Marmite.
Yeah.
I always put on way too much and think, crap, that's way too much.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste, don't get me wrong, but...
Edward Leonard says, fun painting that's going to be.
Absolutely.
Your Stomper, yep. Butter the toast, add the Marmite, and the thin-ish scraping of peanut butter on top. Delish, says Phil Lewis.
Absolutely, certainly is.
Wendy Hickson gives us an update on the Chinese Long March 5B rocket, which is going to crash into my house and kill me, probably. No, my luck. She says the Long March 5B rocket, which carried a Chinese space station module, has dropped into low Earth orbit and now risks crashing back down to Earth.
Oh.
It's one of the largest ever launches to make an uncontrolled re-entry. It's one of the largest ever launches to make an uncontrolled re-entry. Says that twice.
Yeah.
I think what we can read from that message is one of the largest ever launches to make an uncontrolled re-entry.
Yeah.
And it's
no
about the fourth
really
time that
knows where it's going to land either, do they?
No. Well, it was about the fourth time that everybody's bollocked China and said, can you please just make these disintegrate in the atmosphere, please, like everybody else? And they just go, nah. It'll probably land on me and kill me. So
yeah.
My arm will just get better and then I'll get killed by a falling rocket.
Yeah, they can't be bothered, can they? Let's be honest.
No. Phil East found some Marmite cashew nuts a while back. They were really nice. Ooh. I have a bit of that. I like cashews. Edward says, toilet was winning when filling. Oh, toilet was whining when filling. Aggravated the wife. I didn't have a problem with it, but she made me change the fill valve. And Wendy Hickson says, sorry, Control V twice, lol.
Oh, bless her.
It was worth a point worth making twice, Wendy.
Absolutely. It was a valid point.
Yeah, and if we get to have double the comment from Wendy Hickson, then we're more than happy.
Absolutely, mate. We certainly are.
Double bubble. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah,
what was your
It's going to be fun to paint this, I must admit. Sorry, what was my belly and bench?
No, yes, because you never actually said, did you?
McDonald's, mate.
Oh,
McDonald's Big Mac with with a burger chaser. King
what
size
cheeseburger or?
No, just an ordinary Big Mac. And
Hamburger. Oh no. Yeah.
Fries and a strawberry shake.
Was that your Friday treat for being good?
That was my monthly treat for being a good boy and not whinging about my diet.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah.
What about you, Si? What was your bench and belly?
I had an Indian tonight.
Oh, you did, yeah.
With onion bhajis, garlic naans, all the trimmings, because reasons, and so on the bench is still the Kratos, but so I've been finagling with the tracks this week.
Because, what, for a whole week? Bloody hell.
Well, I unlike some of you, I only get an hour at the bench a night, so
that's an hour more than me so far at the moment.
Well, not generally, but anyway.
No.
There's been a lot of kind of offering up and measuring but so I've changed up the tracks to a point where it doesn't visually affect the model, which is obviously the goal. But I can glue the track guards in place.
Oh yeah.
And slide painted tracks underneath them without hindrance.
Oh, jolly good. So you've got like the front bit and the back bit and then the middle bit or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you got like two C shapes and the bits for the middle or something?
Yeah, pretty much. But cool. Generally speaking, like, it was a bit of a pain in the ass to do, but I'd much rather have the track guards in place because, like we was discussing last week, like,
yeah, you couldn't glue.
You kind of want to paint everything.
So, is it the whole track? Is it fully tracked, or is it just tracked where the gaps are? Or do you get a whole circle of track? So
yeah,
could you do it in?
I say it's fully tracked. It's about 3/4 because that well,
because I was looking. I was thinking you could do the half of the top from the centre to the halfway down the bend, and then do the bottom halfway down the bend to the centre, and then do the other two. Because I know, like, when I did the Spartan, you can't do the whole curve from the top to the bottom because you can't then fit it on. So I had to do it in like the top and the bottom halves, and I'll stick them on together later.
You can kind of do that.
Okay.
But if you do that, you won't be able to stick the track guards on.
Nah, that sounds like rubbish to me.
So, yeah.
We're up to. Let's have a look. Candygram says the post's so nice it had to be made twice. About Wendy's post.
Yeah.
Rabbit says, anyone who's familiar with Cantonese, my girlfriend and I discovered a fun sentence. The ghost turtle is in the cupboard. Toss it in Google and translate if you're curious. And Edward says, don't order a Big Mac, too much bread, order a double cheeseburger minus ketchup, mustard, add mac sauce and lettuce. Oh yeah, because you can add things now, can't you? Yeah. Nothing tastes like a Big Mac now.
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure a Big Mac would taste like a Big Mac.
I knew that was coming.
I said nothing tastes like a Big Mac. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but surely if you had a second Big Mac, it would taste like a Big Mac.
I should have said nothing else tastes like a Big Mac.
Yeah, you left yourself wide open for that one, mate.
Well, as they would say on the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe, how pedantic.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
They've got this ongoing joke that they mispronounce words, that Jay always mispronounced words on this podcast.
Well, I'd get on
and one of them one day said pedantic, and then it became a thing to say pedantic. So someone actually mailed them and said, you're saying pedantic wrong. And they were like, I can't express the irony in that statement. Right, I'm going to have to look up this Cantonese phrase now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to look up for it.
No, because you're busy doing things. Are you building, Simon?
Yeah.
The ghost turtle is in the cupboard. Okay. Hang on. From English to Cantonese, I want, don't I? The ghost turtle is in the... I misspelled it. Cupboard. Well, that's no good. It's just a load of Cantonese symbols. I can't tell them. That makes no sense at all. It just gives me a load of traditional Cantonese script. So I don't get it unless I say it out loud.
Maybe there's something else. I don't know.
Maybe it's how it's pronounced, but it won't play the translation for me. So. I don't get it, Rabbit. It just gives me a string of Cantonese text that means nothing, and it's not reading it out. So unless it's when you speak it, but it's not doing that. Microsoft Bing is clearly rubbish. Let me just do it in Google instead.
Yeah, that's where you went. That's where you went wrong. You did it in Bing.
Well, I was already in Bing anyway for the stream, so. I've got a headphone cable going across my keyboard. It's not helping. Right, English to Cantonese. What was it? I was doing it again. Well, I mean, why is it? Bugger off, Bing. Bing rubbish. Right. I mean, Chrome and it's defaulting Bing as the translation thing. It's like, I don't think so.
Pardon me?
Right. Let's just get rid of that. Let's try again.
You are suitably pardoned.
Why, thank you.
Why is Bing coming up first in the list? It's rubbish. Clearly rubbish. Normally, you just... This is in Google. Normally, it defaults up the translate box at the top of the search query, but it's not even bothering doing that. Okay. Google does not have Cantonese. Interesting. Okay, well, I can't do that in Google Translate then. That's a bit weird. I can do it in traditional Chinese.
Easily, please.
The ghost turtle is in the cupboard. Let's try in traditional Chinese.
So we've got a bit of that going on.
I should ask my sister-in-law. She speaks Cantonese.
Oh dear.
Greedzai greedzily, it says. Gul greedzai greedzily. That's in traditional Chinese.
Pardon me, Reese is in saying hello. Hello, Reese. How you doing, mate?
Hello. Hello.
I'm giving up on that translation. Hello, Reese. Rabbit, I don't get the translation thing. Greedzai greedzily. I'm missing something clearly. Phil Lewis says, night all. Hopefully get a better night. Take care, Phil.
Take care, Phil, mate. Fingers crossed,
Phil
mate.
Lewis.
Get well soon, mate, and all of that.
Oh yeah, Rabbit types in greedzai greedzily. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Greedzai greedzily. It's quite fun to say.
Yeah.
Greedzai greed doesn't sound very Chinese, does it? We're up to Hello All says Reese. Clue Guai. Guai. I don't get Guai. There's no Guai.
Why not?
In it. It's Greedzai greedzili. I don't know. Reese says, all good, thank you. 5 days till the big day. Eek.
Yeah. Good luck with that, mate. He's getting married, folks, in case you wonder.
Yes.
To the lovely Clarice. So wishing you all a lovely wedding day.
Yeah.
Hope it goes
Congratulations. All right. I'll send you my address for the cake. And all the presents, of course. Rabbit says, Paul says Guai, and Rabbit says you got it. But what's funny about Guai? I don't. Am I being essentially dense here? I don't get it.
I suppose if there's 50 of them, would it be Guai 50? Oh, get me coat.
Oh, no, it's quite good actually. See, I know in Fallout the nuclear-fired bears are called Yao Guai because it's a play on Yogi. I'll give up now. Reese says thank you. Ha ha ha.
It's all right, mate. You'll be fine, mate.
Yeah, you'll be fine. All turned out well for Colin.
Absolutely, mate. 34 years, keep them going. 36, we've been together.
Yep.
So, yeah. And I'm amazed she lasted that long, bless her. She deserves a medal, my missus.
I'm amazed he's still alive, let's be honest.
I'm amazed I'm still alive.
I'm amazed you're not under the patio somewhere by now.
Yeah, I must admit, I am amazed.
Brookside style.
I have done some crazy things in my time.
Yeah, which is why you're not allowed anywhere near the kitchen or the white goods.
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah, you see.
I played it well, Reese. Honestly, Reese, if you want to get out and doing stuff in the kitchen, mate, put your motorbike parts in the dishwasher. Ray Bentless pies in the microwave, mate. You'll be banned before you know it, mate.
Yep.
Might have to sleep on the couch for a few nights, but it's worth it in the end.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and get some fresh water.
Yeah, no worries, mate. You go and get yourself some fresh water.
Oh, won't be a moment.
Panzer's in, saying hello. Hello, Panzer. How you doing, geez?
Hey, dude.
Jeff's saying to Reese, have you got a bachelor party planned? Cool, could you imagine it if we got Reese on a... yeah, he'd never get married, would he? Because, yeah, my brother-in-law, we left him chained to a bench in Bournemouth with a ball and chain round his ankle, starkers, and he still made it home.
Ow. Wow, that's talented.
Yeah, albeit he was walking a bit funny and squinted a bit, but he got home.
I'm returned.
Oh, he is returned.
Hello, returned. I'm sorry.
I have got.
Do you know what?
I have got a little tiny tube going into my snorky bell.
Tube?
Yeah, and
I
it's
was worried where that was going for a moment.
and it's a little tiny coiled tube that's going to be painted.
Ooh.
Going to be painted brass when it's done. So.
Are you going to be adding any bendy straw, corrugated exhaust pipe type things anywhere?
I don't know, to be honest with you, because it's got them big arse chimneys there. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, it's got enough for a bit of plumage there, isn't it? You know, it's got 4 big arse pipes, isn't it? You know, I was thinking of, ouch, a bit of corrugatedness, because I just happen to have an armpit straw there, you know, but...
Yeah, an armpit straw.
It would mean cutting the armpit straw, and yeah.
You're going to have to demonstrate the armpit straw for people who don't know what the armpit straw is.
Believe you me, mate, with my sweaty armpits, nah. Nah.
Just in case you suck instead of blow.
Wayne Wald has become a Festa's follower. Thank you very much, Wayne, for your membership. You've got a bit of on-screen spongy bob there, mate, giving it the beans. So welcome aboard, mate.
Yeah, Jeff Candygram says we had our 23rd anniversary a few days ago. 32 years together total. Yeah. My bachelor's party was a long time ago.
Yeah, mine degenerated into chaos, if I remember rightly. It was...
What, your marriage?
No, my bachelor party. It was...
Oh, right.
It started off quite pleasant and then rapidly went south. Yeah.
Yeah. Rabbit clarifies on the phrase. He says Google Translate defaults to Mandarin for some reason, but it's pretty much guai guai shi guai li, you guai-lo fox. But I don't know what guai means. I don't know what guai-lo means. I should ask my sister-in-law. She's.
Is it going to translate into princess?
No, there must be like a slang use for the word guai that I'm not seeing here.
Oh, bless
I'm
you.
not familiar with.
Wayne says, I hadn't realised that I wasn't subbed. Sorry about that. It's all right. I can do the show through the tears, mate. Nah, that's all right, mate.
Reece says he did have a stag do, but had a bit of IBS, so he couldn't drink. Oh. That means you have to have another stag do later.
Yeah, that means we'll kidnap you then, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't look at lampposts with any sense of security ever again.
He'll be naked on a ferry to Reykjavik before he knows it.
He'll have headphones on, just playing the buzzer channel, UBV76.
Happy days, yeah. Panzer Cat says, hi, Wayne, welcome to the followers. Yes, if you click the smiley face down the bottom, you can have all kinds of little emojis and things going on.
Smiley face.
So, yeah.
I'm a member.
Yeah.
You are the only channel that I'm a member of.
I know, and
I'd be a member of Simon's channel, but he doesn't do anything.
I'm the only person you're a patron of as well, isn't I?
I know, indeed.
I am.
How do I get the thing saying how long? Somebody said I can. How do you make it pop up how long you've been a...
Oh, I can't remember. Something you can press, isn't there? I don't know what it is, but...
I don't know, but someone needs to clip Fox saying, I am a member. Or
I'm a member.
Yeah.
I'm a member.
You know. Yeah, someone said last week how to do it. I think it was Panzer. I can't remember.
I went to the adequate school of being a member. If it's worth being a member, it's worth being a member adequately. I can't do a proper Philbert voice, unfortunately. I can do a Rocco voice, but I can't do a Philbert voice.
Yep.
Come on, Hiff. God, I used to love Rocco's Modern Life so much. Paul Lewis has been a member for 4 months.
Absolutely. He's got himself a bit of SpongeBob there and a Manny Calavera icon.
SpongeBob. Rabbit says, "Welp, I guess I accidentally clicked anchovies for my pizza as well. It's even on the receipt. This pizza's trash now." No, it's nice. Anchovies are nice.
Absolutely.
What you do is, right, just eat the pizza anyway and just pretend they're not on there, and then you'll be surprised how nice they are. How are you guys getting your notifications saying how long you've been a member for? I can't get that.
Yeah, Fox is getting annoyed because he wants SpongeBob.
No, I'm on iPad, aren't I? So I've not got the option of pressing buttons.
Oh, lamekins.
Sadly, I can't do that. I've been a member for my entire life.
I'm the one with the channel, and I ain't got a clue how they do it. I don't know this. Right. We've got a couple of bullet holes there. Couple there. Let's whack one in there.
Bullet holes.
Holes from bullets.
Another one in there. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how all these bullet holes are exactly the right size for a bullet to go through? It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing, isn't it?
How do they know?
Because they're orcs. If they believe that the hole is big enough for the bullet to go through, then it is.
Yeah. It is. I'm good with things tasting of fish, but pizza isn't one of them. Have you never had a tuna pizza?
Panzer says, click on the super chat icon and select the free membership thingy.
I don't have that option because I'm on tablet.
Yeah.
Doesn't have that on iPad.
No,
Lamekins. Fascists.
Wibblekins.
If I wanted to give you money right now, I couldn't.
Yeah, show us on the dolly where the iPad hurt you.
Reese says, right, I best get to sleep. Staggered in from work, long day today. Hopefully getting the 24/7 soon. See you guys. Take care, Reese.
Yeah, see you later, Reese. There you go, guys.
Are you telling me that on an Apple device you can't send super chats?
On the mobile, on the desktop version of YouTube in Chrome on an iPad.
Wow.
For some reason, it doesn't allow me to do it. Unless it's because I've got chat popped out. Maybe that's probably the reason why.
Yeah, it might well be, mate. If you was on the desktop site, it should be.
Yeah. Let me. Well, it was on desktop, but let me try something. Let me try something now. I shall press some buttons. Yes. We shall now press some buttons. Yes. That was that was a bit like cat face. That was cat face. He's got a big cat face and the belly of a cat, and he floats through the air, and he's got a cat face.
I worry about him, didn't you, Si?
Silly cat face. Look up cat face on the YouTube. You'll like it. Dr. Hillary explains ickle test. Yeah. Dr. Hillary can just go away. He's just nonsense and bullshit. Right, there we go. Free member milestone chat. Woo, 7 months.
There you go. You'll get a SpongeBob on the screen any minute then.
I'm not actually watching the stream though, so everybody else will see my SpongeBob.
I see. Like that, is it? When I'm in your streams, I have it watching, so you get a view.
Yeah, because you've got a big fat broadband, you git.
See, Si, it's all coming out now.
Some of us don't have that kind of broadband.
Yeah, he could have at least done a thumbs up or something. No.
Nah.
Hold up a minute. You said you was on an iPad, so how can it be anything to do with your broadband? iPad don't take up that much.
I might not. I've come off it now anyway.
No. I don't know. If he was getting revenue out of it, Si, he'd be in there watching straight away, wouldn't he? But that's all right. That's all right.
Although I don't think it actually showed up in chat. Cause
I know who my mates are.
I think I left the page before I could actually get it to show up.
Yeah, it's probably your broadband, mate.
Probably is, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, though, with a 10 meg line, I'm watching on my phone for the chat.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, Cole, with a 10 meg line.
Thank you very much, Si.
So.
See, it's people like you that have got my view count up, Si, so thanks for your support.
People like you. Yeah. People like you, he says.
Yeah, thanks, Si.
That's
your support
that's
is
racist. That's racist.
My pleasure.
Yeah, no, that means nice people, Fox. Stop trying to detract.
Us people in the south, we look after one another, Cole, you know?
Absolutely. Just because you've got a bad shoulder, it don't mean to say that you can't support your mates. But no.
Maybe.
People like you.
Yeah.
Maybe his bad shoulder.
Anyway, I want a bloody advert. I can't get to the Frolic yet because it's making me watch an advert like some.
So he's only watching it out of guilt now. Panzer says he
can't see it.
He can't do it one-handed with his injury. Yeah, that's all right because when we when we do the one,
I'm even letting the advert run. No,
shut up, Fox. Bless you. For Sunday when we do the Warhammer, I'll make sure that I'm not a viewer.
See, I'm even watching the advert all the way through.
Yeah, see, he's feeling guilty.
See, there you go. There's some revenue for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've guilted him side, do you reckon?
No, not at all.
I'm intrigued. What was the advert for, though? Was it?
I don't know. I wasn't watching the advert.
Like that?
Well, you know, it was probably knowing Fox. It was probably for slings.
I didn't actually press the send button, did I? There we go.
There we go. Fox has got his SpongeBob, folks. He's been a member for 7 months.
I'm waiting for me SpongeBob. How's that for like a bit of what's the word in Inception?
Yeah, it's spooky.
If I hold that up to the thing, it's going to be really weird.
Oh, it's actually crystal clear, my end. There you go. You should.
No, is it gonna make some like infinite loop if I hold up to the camera?
You should have your SpongeBob because I've just seen it on mine. There you go.
Nay, I've become a member. Some would say I've been a member for a very long time. Yeah, let's get an infinite loop going.
He's good and he's easily pleased, folks.
Yeah.
Basically, if I do this enough, it'll make the internet explode.
Candygram says, "Oh, Fox, you could turn your monitoring play resolution down to 144p and give poor Vesta a review." I know, Jeff. After all this time of coming on here, he's finally admitted that he never watches well.
Can I point out that the whole point of that was to show that I am actually a paying member? Thank you very much.
You know, I'm just going to milk it now because I'm going for it because I want you to
proof that I do actually give you money every month.
Yeah, I know. Bless him. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know.
I know.
Wayne Ward says, "I may ask an ignorant question, but what happened to the Dalek that Festa is working on? It looks proper fitted out." He's thinking of the Warlick, isn't he?
This is the Stompa kit. The Warlick is. You want to see the Warlick, don't you?
He wants to see. We all want to see the Warlick. You know it. Wayne Ward is in. Says hello, everyone in chat. Welcome, Wayne.
Absolutely, same man. There you go. Look at that. There's the Warlick. Yeah. See, so yeah, it's mad. So we got a Stompa and we got a Warlick. Yeah. It's just mad, isn't it? Explain. Yeah, that's an old Stompa Greebles thing that was built for me by Cynical Steve over at B3, Steve Mundy. And yeah, it's bits of Stompa, bits of Baneblade, and bits of everything else to make.
There's probably a shampoo bottle in there somewhere.
Yeah, so they're going to sit there as a nice little pair on the shelf next to the Insane Blade, folks. So yeah, and every
time always likes to make sure there's. Festa likes to make sure there's a nice pair on his shelf at all times.
Absolutely, and every time I look at it, I let out a little bit of part of nervousness.
He does that every time he looks at any nice pair.
But yeah, so that'll be getting painted up soon, mate. So look forward to doing that.
He says he can't wait to see them painted.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm quite nervously apprehensive about painting these, if I'm honest. But
I think the Warlock needs some kind of racing stripes.
I have not decided what I'm going to do with it. I really haven't. It's again, I don't want to go for a complete yellow Bad Moon scheme. I want to scrap it up a bit like this. So I think whatever I do to this can be part of the paint job base for the Warlock, and then I'll go to the next level with it almost, you know. So yeah.
Carl Williams says, "Exterminoir." That's awesome.
Yeah, exterminoir.
And Edward says, "Warlock equals skinny women. Stompa is the short, fat husband."
Absolutely, it is. It's the Jerry Hall, and this is the Mick Jagger, isn't it? You know, it's yeah. But yeah, it's different. And the thing I like about this grot tank is the little grot at the top there holding his hand up as if to say, "Where am I going? What's this all about?" So. Yeah.
He's firmly embedded in the belief that his tank is all powerful and indestructible.
I think he is. I think he'd
drive that nose to nose on a Beyblade. He would that.
Yeah. So it's Andy Graham says he wants to see these models get entered into a model show just to see people's reactions. I have never entered any models to a modelling competition, mate, ever, because and this is going to get me in trouble. I don't think they're good enough for that type of level. I know, controversial, but it's just something that's never appealed to me. It's like, you know, I build because I enjoy building, and there's competition winners out there that are more worthy.
I think you're wrong, but there you go.
No, it's just.
I also think you're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of them. I've never sold a kit. And people have actually said they would buy stuff if I built it, so I will.
Yeah, you need to sort that out.
I have promised Fox that I will do a build and put it up on the eBays to break the duck, because out of kindness he has said to me I'm mad and I'm wrong and he would like to see me do it, so I will do it.
It's money sitting on your shelves there, Colin. It's brass, that is. It's brass.
I know.
Lynn Dipples in says, hi, Colin, Fox, Si, and their hugs.
Hello,
Si,
Lynn.
if there, she says. I'm here for a bit. Still don't have internet, just cell phone hotspot. Ugh.
Yeah, be careful then,
Hey,
Lynn.
Lynn.
Keep your bill low, darling, and don't use all your data. Lovely to see you.
Unless you're stealing next door's Wi-Fi.
How does it feel being back home, Lynn? Because she's back in Texas now. I would say just down the road from Jeff, but Texas is about as big as Europe. So, yeah.
And at the heart of Texas. Edward Leonard says, takes the blue pill and the grot comes out.
Yeah, and it does look a bit like a wedge, doesn't it? Let's be honest. But
Wedge.
I'm thinking that we're not far off of that being done, to be honest with you.
I mean, when to finish mine, I've just got a few little bits to do, and then I've just got to put all the little greeble bits. That
I can get to everything I need to paint because I've done it all removable, so I can get into all of that.
Hopefully this week I'll get some time at the bench.
Yeah,
I'll be able to
removable, but
get mine built.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's
what's that thing on? Turn it around to the left again. There's a yellow thing, or am I missing it? The big...
What, the green thing?
Big gun. Yeah, what's that green thing? I can't tell on mine.
That's a coil I've just made up, mate, that's going to be painted brass. I've got one there. I've got one up on the steam pipe there. That goes to the little air thing, see it?
Awesome. How did you make these coils? Tell me.
These coils were made out of Cat5 network cable.
Ooh, and then strip down.
Yeah, just take the inners out, where they're all twin pairs, and then I've got another coil that's coming out the side here that goes through the shoulder pad and then into the gubbins there. It's just like.
How did you make it into a coil and wrap it round something?
Yeah, I wrapped it around. So I was doing this when you was mid ramble. Where's the thing I wrapped it round? There it is. I wrapped them around that spike.
Ooh.
So you get your network cable. He says, getting a spare bit of network cable out.
Make sure your probe's not hot.
Yeah, that's not my metal probe, mate. My metal old soldering probe's down there, mate.
Jolly good.
So, and then you just wind it around like so. Slide it off.
Ooh.
Like that.
Because it's wire, it stays in the spring shape.
Because it's wire, it stays in the spring shape. So.
Oh, mint.
Simple little way of doing the coil. And then obviously you can prime over it, paint it, and yeah. I could have just stripped the sheathing off and it would have been copper, but...
Yeah, no, looks good that.
But yeah, it's just another way of doing something.
Rabbit says, gotta find something else to eat. It's totally unpalatable for me. I even gave a slice the benefit of doubt. Now I'm angry and hungry. Stupid me being tired and stupid pizza app. Oh no. He's got to throw away a whole pizza. And I would happily eat a pizza with anchovies on it.
Oh yeah.
If you can somehow send it to me, like through the internet.
Can't it go in the fridge? Can it be kept?
Just leave it out on the side overnight. Always tastes nice the next day.
I was going to say, having not eaten pizza, I don't know whether it keeps.
Oh yeah, there's nothing better than eating cold pizza the next day. But he doesn't like anchovies, and he accidentally ordered anchovies on it.
Can't you take them off?
They tend to get mashed in, I suppose, don't they?
Oh, do they?
Under the cheese.
I don't know, mate.
Or they could be under the cheese somewhere. I'm assuming that you've got no way to take them off, Rabbit. Otherwise, you would just take them off.
Yeah.
Lynn says, nice coil, Colin.
Oh, cheers, Lynn. Of course, Lynn's just got in, hasn't she? So I'll show you what Si got me. Just.
Jeff says, I think Lynn's about 134 kilometres straight west of where I am. So yes, just down the road a piece.
Oh, nice.
And Stuart Bremner's in. Stuart Bremner's in and says, good morning, working nights and finished my work and now dodging the boss.
Hello, Stuart.
Boss.
We'll talk quietly in case the boss can hear.
Your boss is a knob. What?
Si got me that, Lynn. Look at that. Got Goliath, darling. Have you some of him? And he's got that. Yeah, you want some. Look about it, innit? So, yeah. Goliath gets in there.
I like the way it looks like it's designed to, like, be a tunnel boring type vehicle.
Yeah, it does. It's got that look about it.
Or a mining vehicle.
Well, so it is because the Gene Stealer Colts. Right, so I need to give you the relatively short version, but essentially, the Tyranid.
There's no short version of it.
Sent Gene Stealers into the hives.
Yeah.
The big like hives on Necromunda, and they they're think zombie. So when they scratch someone, they become infected, and eventually, like generations down the line, you get essentially mutants. As you can see there, they're all kind of pallid and whatnot.
Yeah, they've got a bit of the old Davros brain going on, ain't they, and all of that.
Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, that vehicle was quite possibly intended to be some kind of rock boring machine in the hive on Necromunda. So yeah,
that's a boring truck.
yeah, pretty much.
It's got up here Goliath rock grinder.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah. I like the way it says weapons variants. It's like, yeah, this is Festa. You don't know me very well. So yeah, you got
so basically
a pair of grot feet poking out where it's got squished. It's going to happen.
Squished. Yeah, so basically, if I remember right, Simon, isn't it like the Tyranids send like an advanced scout to a planet and then that infects some humans and then the humans get infected and start raising the cult of the Tyranids and then the Tyranids come and just eat everybody.
Yeah, and it kind of happens over like generations and generations.
Yeah. They work their way into all the establishments in the military and then they work for the Tyranids and then the Tyranids come and dissolve everyone.
Yeah.
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 Jeff says, I like how there's what looks like a manhole cover with the horizontal grinder aimed right at it. Yeah.
I like the way on the Gene Stealer vehicles the drivers get this tiny little window to keep them safe, but all the other guys just hanging out the top.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh yeah, look, I wouldn't like to be popping out of that manhole cover.
Yeah. There's a bit of tank there poking out the ground and all track.
Tankage.
Yeah. This is what I mean about this, though, you know, the Warhammer. You're not only bound with Ork. There's so many really decent vehicles out there.
Dorkosaurus is in.
Hello, Dorks. How you doing, mate?
And says, Lynn says, sweet, I love it, about the truck.
Yeah, it really is the dogs, isn't it?
Carl Williams says, Gene Stealer's infected Tom Hardy from the Mad Max world and stole his truck.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't remember if I put it in the 24/7 chat or our chat, but that new Necromunda vehicle that's got the container on the back.
Yeah.
At some point, I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Just to orcify
it. Little potato truck thing.
Yeah. That's the one Adam Wakelin was on about that I should get, Si.
I know what you're talking about.
I think it's called the UT8 ridge crawler or something.
Yeah, I know the one you mean now.
Yeah,
I was thinking of the squat one, but no, that's the potato truck.
Yeah, the Scott one's cool, but it's all right. But I don't see as much orky potential in it as that Necromunda thing.
Oh yeah, the Necromunda thing, absolutely.
Like it would make such a cool battle wagon conversion.
Yeah, you could certainly stick like half a Baneblade on that in various places, and it would look awesome.
I suspect, actually, given the cabin, you could convert something that would look quite similar to that old school Forge World battle wagon that you were trying to convince Adam to buy on eBay as well. The out of print one.
Yeah, the what was it called?
I think it was called a Battle Fortress or something like that.
Battle Fortress, that's it. Battle Fortress.
Yeah, that would mean going on to Forge World, Fox, and we all know what happens to you when you go on Forge World.
Oh, no, it's long out of print, that one. I was trying to tempt Adam with it. Because he said something like he always wanted a Battle Fortress, and I said, well, there's one on eBay, and he's like, oh, because it's been out of print for years.
Is that link you sent, Si, is it?
No, it was in the 24/7.
It was in the 24/7.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago now, though. It was the one I thought I aimed it at Si first by mistake.
Yeah. There we go. Out with a bit of...
Just imagine your like Ork truck, but like 4 times as big.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, that rather long, narrow Ork truck.
Yeah. Paul says it's the Ridge Hauler Cargo 8.
Yeah.
Because he's just built that.
That's it.
If in doubt, cover it with plastic card.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, have you put a bit on the bottom of the chainsaw?
Yeah, a bit along there.
I think I did that, but I did a little square on mine because there's one bit of the...
Yeah, there was a bit of shit seamage around there.
Yeah, I managed to hide most of mine, but there's one level that I couldn't shift, so I put a little square.
Yeah, I've got the I-beam on that one, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I blame you for my indulgence with plastic card, but it does work.
Plastic card rivets, when you get some rivets from Wendy.
Yeah. I am tempted to get a riveter, I must admit. It's one of those that...
I really must at some point.
Yeah, it keeps staring at me, and I'm like, I will get one.
I probably will get one.
It's an investment, but with the amount of rivets you use, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm doing like lots of Baneblades, it's only like for a handful of rivets I've sanded off, but for stuff like Ork stuff, I'll be using loads of them. So.
Yeah, that's it.
I probably should get myself one.
Well, why don't one of us get the bolts and one of us gets the rivets? I don't know how to do it. Because is it a separate machine or does the one do them all?
No, it's like a thing you hammer into the plastic car. It's like a tool and die set.
Yeah.
You know, like when you just put it on top of it and go with the hammer and it punches. Yeah. It's a punch thing.
Yeah.
So
punch
you get
and
different
die.
shapes and sizes. Yeah, punch and die. Not tool and die. Punch and die, not tool and die. That looks cool, Colin. Where's Raggy? Says Lynn.
Raggy's going to be a pennant, Lynn, that goes off the back of it on a pole, comes up there. Mm-hmm. So Raggy will go on once it's painted.
Yeah, she also says she's looking into rural internet, I don't know, using cellular modem and data.
Oh, nice.
Can you not get
regular internet?
What's the Elon Musk's internet service called?
Starlink.
Starlink.
Yeah. Because that's meant to be very good in rural areas.
Don't know. Maybe you could. Maybe that's an option. Starlink. I love all the tales of people that got Starlink dishes that put them in like the gardens and stuff, and when it's cold, all the cats and things go and sit on them.
Apparently it's going to be pretty cheap, isn't it?
Mm.
Supposedly, yeah.
Good boy, Colin, says Lynn.
Absolutely.
About Raggy. Phil East says, any tips on getting 40k decals? I could do with getting some more Blood Angels sheets, but not sure where to get them from. They sell them now on Games Workshop.
Yeah.
So, well, no, they're Horus Heresy, aren't they? That's the point.
If you want the standard kind of sheets that come in, like the actual 40k kits, eBay is probably your best bet.
Go on eBay. But if he's after Blood Angels...
do you know if he's in the UK?
Phil East, yeah, he's in the UK.
So if you look up a website called bitsandkits.co.uk, it's, well, for a start, it's dangerous because it's a bits website, so you can really flesh out your bits box. But with the amount of kits they buy, I would be very, very surprised if they don't have what you're looking for, and they're really well priced.
Did G-Dubs not do a Blood Angels decal set for 40k?
Oh yeah, they will do. It will just be more expensive.
I mean, that you can buy individually.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they do, but it will probably be about 10 quid.
20 quid, 10 quid. The other thing. Go on.
If you're just after generic Blood Angels slides that you get in most kits, because you know when you get a vehicle kit, you get or a Space Marine vehicle kit, you get water slides that have like Ultramarines, Blood Angel, like all the more popular chapters. I'm sure Bits and Kits would have a metric shed ton.
He says, I just seem to have loads of Ultramarines. Yeah, Ultramarines is the default because of the knob jockey that came up with Ultramarines and decided they were the most important ones in the world, and I forgot his name, Matt, whatever it was.
Alternatively, you could get the Horus Heresy sheet, because, to be fair, whilst it's marketed as a Horus Heresy specific decal set, the Blood Angels are a legion that haven't really changed their iconography in the 10,000 years that are meant to have spanned. So, I mean, it's an A4 sheet of gorgeous decals for 20 quid, and and I don't know if they have any on Forge World, but Forge World used to be the place that you could only get decals from, GW transfers, and I don't think they were all. I got a sheet of Space Wolves 40k, not Horus Heresy, a 40k sheet of Space Wolves decals from Forge World. So have a look on Forge World as well, because I think they have some 40k chapter decals. So,
and the same thing, A4 sheets. I can't remember for sure though.
But... ones now.
Say again, what?
I'm pretty sure they've discontinued pretty much all of the 40k sheets. Annoyingly, but have a look. You might prove me wrong, for sure.
Yeah. Retro Rabbit says, I spent this past week on Starlink. It was on the slow end of adequate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Edward says, if I still had my machine shop, I could whip those punch and die sets out like crazy. All the money I could have made selling them at half price.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Because they're not cheap, are they?
Nope. 100 quid or something.
Yeah.
Lynn says they haven't got Starlink there yet. Have you not actually got like proper like broadband? Like, or is it just too rural an area? Because I know in the US it's all overhead cables, isn't it? Broadband, I think.
I think it is.
For a lot of areas.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is.
Phil says thank you for that.
That's all right, mate.
Yeah, but I mean, always have a look on eBay as well, because I mean, I got hundreds of sheets of Gundam decals on eBay, just because they were people's decal sheets they didn't use and things like that, official and unofficial ones.
We have our obligatory bit of raggy, Lynn, temporarily in place.
Yes.
Temporarily in place. It will go over here. But
is it me being pixelated, or is that on a bit of pipe cleaner?
No, that's on a bit of network cable at the moment.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the way Raggy just holds its own shape. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is why Raggy's so well loved, mate. Yeah. Raggy holds its own shape. The Insane Blade Raggy is legendary. It's like,
what are you going to do when you eventually run out of Raggy?
I have Raggy number 2 on the go.
Oh, are you making sure it's getting gunked and splooged up as much as possible? Oh,
there's Raggy Mark 2.
What do you actually do with it to get it that grubby?
That's glue, paint, matte varnish. It's basically, if I've got crud on my hands, I just quickly get the bulk of it off,
Yeah.
And then it gets thrown to one side over the edge of the waste bin, see?
So there's a many years supply of raggy to be had.
So that'll be the next one, because H clocked it recently. She went, "What is that?" I said, "That is my old yellow tea towel."
That's raggy too.
That's raggy Mark too.
Yeah. Jeff says, yay, raggy, and Lynn says, yay, raggy, thanks, Colin.
Absolutely, you got a bit of raggy.
She also says, Starlink won't be here till 2023. Don't know if I want to support a company that is messing up the night sky with their satellites. Good point. I don't support the way they're messing up the sky.
Trouble is, we all want super fast broadband. You've got to get it somehow.
Yeah, although I found it really funny. There was I was reading an article about a year ago when astronomers were just starting to sort of complain about the pollution from all the Starlink trains of satellites.
Yeah.
And there was a quote from somebody at Tesla saying, well, we tried this and we tried this and we're looking into different things we can do and all this kind of stuff. And one of the astronomers was like, you could just paint them black.
Pretty much, yeah.
You could just paint them black. And it was like, yeah.
Well, that goes back to the millions and millions spent on the NASA space pen, and the Russians took a pencil. I mean, it's a classic example, isn't it?
Panzer says, Rags, son of Raggy.
Absolutely, and there could well be also, there's Raggy number 3 on the go.
Oh, dear Lord.
See,
Ragulon.
See, because I think of everyone, because I know how much people love Raggy.
Edward says, we have underground and overhead cable, but the problem is rural could be hundreds of miles away, and with only a few homes, so it doesn't pay to hang the cable. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
And satellite internet's just vastly expensive, isn't it? Other than Starlink. So.
Lemon Russ has a bit of Raggy inside it. Don't forget the Varlic. That's got to have a bit of Raggy. God, how tall's that going to end up now with a bit of Raggy on it? Yeah.
I don't have any kind of Raggy. Ooh, I've got a few old T-shirts I used to use for gunk washes, but they never attain Raggy status. I put little notes in my model.
Yeah, Raggy did take a while to get. That was Side that started off Raggy, wasn't it, mate? He was like, the state of that, What is that thing? And it's like, yeah, don't diss Raggy.
No.
But I think that's the Stompa pretty much ready for primer. Oh, no.
What sub-assemblies does it break down into? Just the head and the head and the tank, the grot tank?
Yeah, that's it.
And the bit on the back.
And obviously the Raggy, and the bit comes off the back so that I can get into my tubes.
I mean, I'm looking at mine. I'm pretty confident I can get to most of it without taking it.
Yeah, I mean, they're the only bits.
I'll do like you've done. I'll do like you've done with that back panel, I think. But
yeah, and obviously these ones here, I can get up underneath the flaps. I can do his feet. Yeah. I can do the inside.
The beauty of the bits under the flaps is it's just paint it metallic colour, then fill it with shit and dirt.
Pretty much, yeah.
It'll look great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky in a way because when I pop the tank out, I can slap my hand in there and have it as a glove almost and get round it. But I shall paint it on a turntable so I can spin it round. So,
Rabbit makes a good point about the thing about the pencils and the space pen.
Yeah.
And he says the reason the space pencil is not viable because small particles of graphite, which is conductive, could float into sensitive equipment and cause shorts or failure.
Absolutely.
But then the Russians, they didn't give a crap.
Well, they're pulling out anyway, aren't they? Lynn says, happy late birthday, my love. Yes, I was 5.5 a couple of Fridays ago, Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's down to 5.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't mind being 5. I'm happy being 5. Yeah, I was supposed to have gone scrumping this week, but, my boy got caught, and I thought, I'm not getting caught, so I left him there. But,
have you been falling out of trees, though?
No, fuck. Could you imagine trying to climb a tree now, the state I'd get in?
Well, you'd definitely fall out of it. You'd be perfectly adequate at falling out of it. It's just getting up there in the first place.
How many blokes in the chat would be able to walk past that one bit of rope hanging off a tree branch next to a stream? You wouldn't, would you? You see it and you think, oh, I could use that to swing over that little bit of river
Especially if there's a bit of wood on it or a tyre or
Yeah.
a little bit of wood that looks like a seat.
Absolutely. We'd all have a go, and it all ends up the same where we go splush straight in the middle of the water. But we would have a go because we all think that we're Tarzan and we'd clear it.
Lynn says, hi, Donald.
To Donald Mackenzie, the chat above, he says the Russian pencil is a myth. They don't want graphite in space. Yeah.
Well, why can't I? Oh, I'm on top chat.
Yeah. If you go on the live chat, you'll be able to see that.
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it? Oh, no, I still can't see it.
Yeah.
That's weird. I still can't see it. My chat's not updating properly.
Edward Leonard says he's 2/3 past dead. He's going on 3.5. Good man. Lynn says she'd walk by it. Oh mate, I'd have to have a go, and my missus would go, really? Really? Are you
there we go. It's my chat's knackered. That's why it's not working.
That'll be your broadband then, Fox. That's what that is, mate.
No.
It's because you used it all up giving me a view, mate. That's why.
Yeah, no, because I watched that advert and my broadband's like...
You're good. You're good. But yeah, that's...
Donald McKenzie then says, hey everyone, hugs XX. Hey Donald.
Hello, Donald.
I can see your comments now.
Yeah,
no, sometimes sometimes on iPad chat just doesn't work very well.
Yeah, I find I don't use the Google Chrome on this tablet. I use the Samsung Internet app, and I find that on the Android it sits there quite happily on that.
Yeah, my choice is Chrome or Safari, so obviously Chrome.
When I use Chrome on this, excuse me, it balks all over the place, mate.
Which is funny, seeing as it's Google Chrome, but never mind.
Yeah, it really is. Well, do you remember when this one wouldn't go into desktop mode? It wouldn't pop out chat at all. That was on Google Chrome, whereas on the Samsung app, the desktop app runs fine and you can pop out chat.
I will say, actually, that the Chrome have actually updated their mobile menu so that before you had to go into the 3 buttons and then scroll down. You have to scroll down to get request desktop site. They've changed it now. It's like when you press the 3 buttons, it's right there, request desktop. It's like, yes, you've updated. You've made it better. And bookmarks is up at the top.
You mean to say they've listened to their audience?
I know. So I'll show you. Look, I'll show you with my thing. Look. All you do now is go ping.
Yeah, to show us with your thing, I need to put you on screen so that you can be seen, mate. There you go.
I thought I'd just done that.
No, you haven't.
So now all you do, if you want to go desktop, is just hit the 3 buttons, and it's there. There.
Oh, do you know,
right there.
I am so impressed.
I know, it's about time they did some kind of update on the tablet crap.
Absolutely.
Now if we can just get Games Workshop to not have the mobile phone app on the iPad or on tablets, so it can go landscape. So annoying.
The Citadel Paint app.
The new updated Paint app. You ready for this? It's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, it doesn't turn no more. Why?
No, it's just, they've just ported the mobile app across onto iPad, onto tablets.
Oh, that's a bit annoying.
It's absolute cheap crap.
Yeah, I think mine still turns, doesn't it? I don't know.
Because every single person that has an iPad has a folder like that. That's how an iPad stand works. So I can't stand it like that. It's just cheap. It's cheap and low effort. I remember. Was it Instagram?
Oh yeah, God, I've never noticed that. Yeah, they've changed it. That's annoying.
Yeah, it's quite a good app now. It's just this, but it's like I remember for ages Instagram was portrait only, and it was like, it's so annoying. If you're like me and you have your tablet like that, whatever it is, whether it's an iPad or not, most people have the tablet like that on a bench or desktop.
Oh, that's a bit gash.
I know, it's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've just taken the mobile app, which is designed for phones.
Yeah.
And just not bothered putting that into it.
How annoying.
Cheapness.
Philly says he had no idea about Top Chat. Yeah, you got Top Chat and Live Chat, mate. If you switch between the two in Live Chat, you can see it in semi-real time. There's about a 30-second delay between what we're streaming out and what you see.
Top Chat
I will be right back.
Top Chat also removes some comments. There's something about Top Chat. Live Chat is every single comment, and Top Chat takes out anything we filter out or anything that we block or some other thing. It's like a highlights. So Top Chat's wasted. I don't know why they defaulted to Top Chat, because you won't see all the comments.
Kanji going for Mongo saying stickers exclamation. I saw the craftsman. Craftsman.
Yep, that's all my stickers. I've got Craftsman, Model Making Guru, Goblin Gaming, Big Jet TV, of course. I've got, that is my niece's university in some, I didn't know what it was, so I had to go and look, I had to Google blue symbol white G or something, and I found out it was this university or college that she goes to in, I don't know if it's in Tennessee or somewhere, it's somewhere in America. And I managed to find it, and she sent me that sticker, and I didn't know what it was. I've got the RP Tool sticker. I've got Not So Average Builder sent me a sticker. Lynn's Model Making Parrot on the corner there.
Yeah.
Adam's Raging Modeler.
Yeah.
There's something under there, but I don't know what it is because it's hidden away now. There's a NASA sticker. Very nice. It's very worn.
He's good.
One from Dad, Gross Models Warhammer Sunday. There's one under there from Frankie Goes to Hobbywood, hidden away. Carl's Making Models. There's a Gundam one under there, and I think that's it. I need more stickers. There's something under there, but I don't know what it is. I can't tell now. So yeah, if send me stickers. Nothing will ever cover up Craftsman. That's never going to be covered up.
Can't they?
No, that's the only rule. You can never ever cover Craftsman.
Edward Leonard says steady crafting. The only thing that would cover that or partially cover it would be Craft's Son.
Oh yeah, if such a sticker existed.
Yeah. But
so nothing ever covers up Craftsman. Craftsman. Hello, and welcome to the Craftsman Show. My name is your host, the Craftsman. NASA meatball sticker, nice, yes, very nice. I haven't got a NASA worm sticker. That's the only thing. I need a NASA worm logo. No. I love the fact that NASA worm logo is actually called the worm logo. I love that. Did you know in the late 80s, early 90s, whoever became the new director of NASA decided that the worm logo was rubbish and got rid of it?
Oh, right.
And that's why you ended up with that. That's why we got that for a while. But then it's only in the last, I think, 10 or 12 years when they got a new director who said, yeah, fuck that guy. The worm logo's awesome. We're having it back. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they brought it back. It was like frowned upon for like 10 or 15 years because the director at the time was like, I don't like the worm logo.
Yeah, I'd still like to see Moonbase Alpha built. That would be so cool.
Oh, yeah. But everybody else was like, no, the worm logo's great because it's called Worm.
Yeah, exactly.
And for other reasons. How come on tablets the camera is still on top instead of on landscape? I don't know. Well, you never actually use a camera on a tablet because they're always garbage.
Yeah, they're not great, are they?
I think the camera on this is like 2 megapixels or something.
Yeah.
This is a 2017 9.5. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I've got
2017
camera at the back, and I've got one just there in the middle.
Yeah, I've got one there at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, heck.
Yeah, you do a picture with your tablet. It's like, oh my god, it looks like an 8-bit computer game, doesn't it? It's like,
well, it looks great on the tablet, but it looks shit on everything else.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they really went all out on the camera.
Yeah. Did Si say he was going somewhere?
I don't know. I think he's still there. I mean, we'll be doing a short show anyway tonight because I should be coming off air around about 2ish tonight. So,
right. Well, I think he said something, but I don't know what he said because I wasn't listening.
So, it'll be a short one tonight.
You're a short one.
Absolutely, mate. But yeah, this is ready for priming, mate.
Premium. Let me put you back on full screen because nobody needs to look at my iPad.
No, that's all right, mate. But that's going to be getting primed this week. Yeah.
Sexy times. If I can get at the bench this week, I will finish mine off camera.
I will probably prime this and the Warlick this week.
Well, what I'm going to try and do is I'll finish. If assuming I can get to the bench, I will finish the Stomper. Yeah. And then because I've also got to finish my Horus Heresy stuff. You may as well stay full screen, buddy.
That's all right, mate. We'll be saying goodbyes and that shortly, mate.
Oh, okay. So. I'll finish putting all the bits and bobs on my Space Marines for the Horus set, and then I can prime everything all in one go. Then.
Yeah, I've got this to prime. She's there. I've got that. Going to prime the Warlock. I might prime the Lehman Russ. And I've got me Space Marine and that prime as well. So
I thought the Warlock was already primed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to prime it with black and then do me dry brushing and that on there.
That makes sense. Well, I've not finished my Lehman brush yet, so I'll probably still be building that whenever I'm next building.
A fair old bit that can be primed. All I've got to put on the Lehman Russ is the handles, so might do that once the handles have been put on it.
Well, you can get that finished on Sunday, can't you, if you're joining me on Sunday? I don't know if I'll be building on Sunday, but if not, I mean, you can build stuff, so...
Yeah, I'll just put the handles on it, yeah.
Handles.
And then I've got things like... He says I've got me little droid bloke to prime.
Edward Leonard says, I hate NASA. I went to see a shuttle launch on a wonderful day in nice weather and it was cancelled because of garbage reasons. Yeah. It could have been garbage reasons like there was a fuel leak or some component wasn't working. I'm sure there would have been a real reason. What's that?
I've got these little bits to prime as well. These were other bits that Steve Mundy sent to me.
What is it? I can't tell because I'm on a potato.
Yeah, it's like a little mecha tank turret gubbins.
I love it.
And then you got another dude there with part of a Sentinel and some legs.
Ooh, I didn't even send them. Cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. Loads of little bits. I got me big Space Marine, me McFarlane Space Marines.
Space Marine.
Quite a fair old bit that I want to get primed because I can sit and paint them on live streams. Then. So,
what are you priming? Are you priming rattle can or airbrush?
Rattle can.
I'm going to show you something. You might have one of these, but if anybody hasn't got one of these,
rattle cans.
Find it. I'm going to show you the best thing ever. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
Because my eldest boy got me a spray stick thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, those GW.
I'm back. Hi.
Hi. One of the best tools I ever bought, and of course broke at one point. I'll put myself on screen again so I can see.
Yeah.
One of the best tools I ever bought was that.
Oh yeah, I've got one of them.
Rattle can holder.
Yeah, I've got one of them bad boys.
The only downside is occasionally you put a rattle can in and it pings the nozzle off. And you're like, oh, bollocks.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
They do come in. Because if you're priming loads of stuff, by the end of it, your fingers really hurt.
Well, Lex got me that when I was in hospital.
Mint. Oh, there's the thing for She Who Must Be Obeyed.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So that'll be getting put to good use.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you can never have too many gadgets. Trying to find my little gripper there.
So hopefully this week I'll get time to get these builds finished and then I'll prime this and all the Horus Heresy stuff together.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm going to paint the Stompa yet, but...
No,
Yeah, I was going to ask, had you settled on a clan yet?
No, I mean, I'm Death Skulls, aren't I? So I haven't even figured out... like Death Skull's vehicles are the most. I've not even figured out the general colour scheme for Death Skull's vehicles yet.
I'm just going for multiple colours because it's all scrap, so there's going to be a bit of everything in there. Colours wise,
I'll probably do exactly the same, but I'll have some blue parts.
Yeah, I've got some blue, some purple, some reds.
Blue.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, obviously, with the face, I'll probably have it as like white, but with half of it blue because they do body art, don't they?
Yes, yeah.
So I'll have like a pattern painted on the face. I can see an enormous, great big head.
Sorry, mate.
Great big head.
Yeah, no, I was just digging out me rattle can holder.
Rattle can holder.
Rattle can.
Yeah, they're really handy. If you do a lot of rattle canning, these can really save pain and discomfort on your fingers.
There you go.
It's just called a can gun. Available in, I would suspect, yours and my Amazon stores.
Yeah.
If not, I'm sure Colin's might be shortly.
Yeah. Try not to spray it at yourself, Carl.
Did you just put on a spray can and spray yourself?
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, my child.
Oh, yeah.
What colour have you?
Not safe.
What colour have you sprayed yourself?
It's only on my finger, black.
Bless you, my child.
It's funny.
Don't ever change, Cole.
No, normally I would look at it and go, what's that? I did that with my airbrush once. Is that blocks? Straight on my glasses. It's like, really? That went well.
Phyllis says, I just realised our community has a very different Prime Day to the masses.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Edward. I wanted to see a launch, but it was afraid it would be cancelled, says Lynn, about the shuttle.
Yeah.
Donald McKenzie says, I'm on leave at the moment, and the only time I've had to do any modelling due to kids is tonight with you guys. HMS Conqueror 1/350 scale. It's been great. Thanks, guys.
That's all right, mate. I mean, normally we stream a lot longer, but I know Fox has got some real life issues going on, and yeah, I'm the same. I'm knackered tonight for some reason, so yeah.
Edward clarifies that the garbage reason for the not launch was literally garbage. They couldn't eject the garbage or something.
You're joking.
There's something, obviously, like some garbage disposal from the thing wouldn't click.
So yeah, folks, the next time you see this, it's going to be jet black. Yeah,
jet black. I've got several cans of Chaos Black and several cans of Mechanica Standard Grey.
I've got black, Avalanche, Sunset, is it Corax White?
Corax White,
yeah. Lead Belcher in rattle cans.
Be wary of the Corax White. It's not actually white and it's very powdery.
Yeah.
It's
the new one is meant to be really good.
They've got rid of that now. It's White Scar now.
White Scar now,
white.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I've had that I had that Corax White before and it really is horrible. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I don't even know why I got it. But, yeah.
Probably when you were painting something yellow, you thought you might prime it white, maybe.
Might well have been,
I think I'm going to prime all my Horus Heresy stuff Mechanica Standard Grey because it's all Space Wolves.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to treat that as my first base colour just to save time. I was going to do it black and then do airbrushing of the base colour to get some depth, but I don't know if I will now. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet.
I've got no idea where I'm going to go with this. I'm just going to let it talk to me. And go with the flow with it. But it's at that stage now, it needs priming just to bring it all together.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I would prime it black and then do like rust stippling all over it to start with, but then I'd have to airbrush the colours on the top, and I don't want to do any airbrush really. No,
that's it. Can't
do that on the stream.
I'm going to do all my rust as individual bits and bobs and detritus and so this all
I might try doing the rust as actually painting all the panels that I want to be rusty white or light grey, and then try the rust washes to see if that works.
That's a good idea, yeah, because didn't you try that on the tracks? Was that you?
Yeah, I tried it on tracks, and it kind of worked, but I didn't quite have it right, so I don't know yet.
Yeah, I've got no idea where this is going to go.
I think I might spray it black and then dry brush stipple, just rust all over it, and then repaint some parts over with new rust, just so some of them have got a kind of stipply rust look and some haven't.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do any airbrushing on it, so...
No, I'm kind of brush paint it.
Yeah.
Because isn't that what
I think
the
if I do any...
done?
I think if I want to have a panel that's got rust colour on it and I want to paint over some scraps of paint, I'll just manually brush chips on it. So I'm kind of doing chipping in reverse.
Yeah.
It won't look the same as using chipping fluids, but I don't want to use the airbrush.
No, this is it. It's like... Yeah. Get some primer on the bad boy and see how it comes out.
Let's have a look. My little brother, says Lynn, lives several miles from Kennedy Space Centre. He can walk out of his yard and watch a launch. He can walk out of his yard and feel a launch, probably, as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I would have thought so.
Donald McKenzie, I only fixed submarines 30 years this month, although I am the son of a submariner, brother of a submariner, and uncle of a submariner. So you're still a submariner also, Donald McKenzie, says Lynn. Hello.
I think Carl might have muted. Definitely lost his background noise.
We can't hear you, Carl. Oh, I might be speaking to Mrs.
It's plausible. His hands, he's still there because his hands are moving. So.
Yeah, he's on the phone to Mrs. H, to Mrs. Warhammer. Mrs. Workshopper, I can tell him to get out of bed.
Yeah, I'm trying to ring the wife, Fox. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. That's what I thought it might be. So I can't wait to get mine painted. It's here. I do actually have it with me here. It's rather large.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! It's going to be fun to paint. I say in a normal world, I would probably like do it all the rust colours first and then airbrush over, like mask off areas that I wanted to have big chips and do some chipping fluid. But I don't want to be using airbrushing stuff when we're both painting on the live stream. So
yeah, sorry, mate. I was trying to ring the wife, mate.
No, that's what I assumed. That's what it was.
Yeah, I did try and tell you, but he was rambling, mate. So.
What have we told you before?
Yeah, I tried that, but you wouldn't shut up.
You didn't say shut. I didn't even know you were waiting to speak. There you go. That's what you have to say.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't say it, I won't know, will I?
Oh, doesn't he go on? Oh.
He does.
He does, doesn't he? God, bloody hell.
Well, right. I don't know you're trying to talk if you don't tell me I'm trying to talk. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wrong, you're right, Fox. Mm.
I know that.
Yeah. Right. Where were we?
Donald Mackenzie says he's never earned his dolphins.
Oh, okay. What's that all about?
I don't know.
Right. I'm going to go to bed anyway.
Yeah, we're coming off now anyway, mate, because I need to go and do stuff and so we'll love and leave you, folks. Are you streaming this afternoon, Fox?
Yeah, well, depending on what Mum and Fox, assuming Mum and Fox actually gets her butt out of bed.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a Cyberpunk stream this afternoon, hopefully.
No worries,
if not,
mate.
I won't.
And we'll be back
fingers crossed.
Sunday for a Sunday at the bench with me and Dave on this channel.
Yes.
And we'll be back on Fox's channel for some Warhammer Sunday. We'll be doing more on the Lehman Russ, folks.
Yeah, again, all being well, should be fine and dandy. What time are you on? 12:30?
12:30 and 2:30, mate. Yeah. So, massive thanks to all of you that have come and joined us. Big thanks to Si for your Prezi, mate. Massively appreciated.
My absolute pleasure.
And
you're going to have fun with that.
We will see you for the next one, folks. Take it easy.
Good night, guys.
Adios, neighbours. Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.